I heard somebody say over the internet that inconvenience is the price you pay for a community. I don't know where that exactly started or who originally said it, but I heard it over time. Because the older I get, the more I realize something really important. We want community. We need community. We want people who knows us, who support us, and who actually stand with us. But sometimes we forget that community is not built on convenience, right? Or how I feel like it or when I feel like it. It's not built on selfishness. It's actually built on sacrifice.
Num lao, num lao, it's all I need, yeah, yeah, it's all I need, yeah, yeah.
So recently I was catching up with a friend of mine. One thing I appreciate, like many of my friends live close by my home. There's something powerful about having people physically around you. And I started reflecting on one season of my life after I had an injury. For months, things I normally took for granted became very difficult to execute, showering, eating, even maneuvering around and to take care of myself. Things that I never actually thought twice about. And suddenly I needed help. And what impacted me the most wasn't just the injury itself. It was the way my friends and people and family chose inconvenience. They adjusted their schedules. They checked in. They showed up. They were there. I was living in one of my friend's house for many months. They did things that were not necessarily easy or comfortable for them. They paid the price of the community. Because the thing is we constantly think of community as those moments, enjoyable moments, the celebrations, the dinner, the laughter, sort of the good news. But the true test of community is what happens when life becomes inconvenient, right? Who stays when you have nothing to actually offer at all? Who shows up when supporting you requires a lot of sacrifice? Because real relationships cost something. They cost time, they cost energy, they cost emotional availability. And we know in research, psychology consistently highlights that strong social connections are one of the most significant predictors of human well-being. Studies on social support show that people who have meaningful relationships tend to cope better with stress, experience better emotional regulations, and have a stronger resilience. But here's the tension. You cannot receive the benefits of connections while avoiding the responsibility of connection. The community is not something we consume, it's something that we participate in. It requires mutual care. I think one of the challenges of modern life is that we have become so good at being independence. We celebrate being self-sufficient. We pride ourselves on not needing anyone. While that is beautiful and we can accept that to be true, but sometimes the truth is independence can quietly become isolation. There are seasons in our lives where strength looks like caring for other people, and there are seasons where strength looks like allowing other people to carry you. Both require a lot of humility. The question is not, do I have people around me? The question is, have I built relationship where inconvenience is allowed? Because community is not proven when everything is actually easy at all. Community is revealed when life becomes difficult, when life becomes very challenging. The people who love you may not always make your problem disappear at all, but they will help you carry them. And maybe that is the price of belonging. Now, a quick thing, the neighborhood that I live in, we had this issue with birds and a pigeon specifically around our neighborhood. So all the neighbors decided to get a licensed person to come and get rid of them, but they use pew pew, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say it before YouTube says I've done something wrong and then my whole video have to be re-uploaded. And we put all our money together and we were able to get rid of these pigeons that had become a nuisance, has destroyed our roofs, our plumbings and whatnot. However, if one person was to actually get that person, it would have costed them a lot of money. I think it ended up being $100 per person, which was like, I don't know, it was just totally amazing. And the truth is that is the price of that belonging. And it's not about perfection. It's not about performance, just present, just being in a space of a community. So I'm going to ask you a question. to think about. Have you ever experienced a season where someone chose inconvenience to support you? What did that actually teach you about a community? If this resonated with you, subscribe. Or if you are an old subscriber, thank you so much for being here, and share with your friends who might need to hear this message. See you in the next video.